sound in the ear tells us. I think the people here in the WebEx, they can hear us, so we'll get that. Those folks organised. Blanket time. And if you're like, oh no, I'm in, oh, I think we're live, are we?
Are we live, Brian? I'll start anyway. Good afternoon. This is Georgia Higgley here, the Healthy Kerry Coordinator. And this is the 5th day of our online Mindful Moments and Chair Yoga series. It's organised by Kerry Mental Health and Wellbeing Fest. And today, this afternoon, we have Maeve Ferris Evenflow Yoga Therapy leading some chair yoga sessions with us. So this session is recorded so that you can watch it back in your own time. And Maeve's screen will be the only thing that's recorded for these sessions in the afternoon. We have morning mindfulness sessions with Susan Barrett and Clodagh McCarthy every weekday morning at 11 a.m. and you can tune into those. They'll continue again on Monday, and then Maeve's session will be live at 2 o'clock every day, the weekdays again, starting again on Monday. So just if you want to make a comment or a question, you can do that on the right hand side if you're joining in by the webinar, or if you're watching this live on Facebook, you can comment underneath the video as well. And for Maeve's sessions, if you're in the webinar, you can turn on your video camera so that you can judge the pace of it, seeing how you're moving throughout the session. And over to you, Maeve.
That's great. Thank you very much, Deirdre. Has my video done something weird and knocked itself off? Yes,
Yeah, I
it
think it's
has.
on
Oh, all right. It was because one of my family members called me. And if you've been tuning in the last couple of days, you'll realize that my family have the best timing. And despite the fact that I told them at 2 o'clock every day I'm here, they don't remember. So you're very welcome to your class today. My name is Maeve. I'm wrapped in a blanket. It is cold. And this is all you're going to need for your session today is your chair and your blanket. If you have a yoga mat or a rug, you can lay on the floor. And if you're comfortable getting up and down off the floor, our very last pose today can be practiced down there. Or if you prefer to sit in your chair the whole way through, that's okay too. So today's class is all about yoga for sleep. And I wanted to give you a little taster of how you can adapt your yoga practice to suit your needs and your mood. And really, that's what we should be doing, is to adapt and constantly be in tune with ourselves. Yoga means union. It's a union of your body, your mind, your breath, and your spirit or your soul or your energy, whatever you want to call it. So if we're to tune into that and the whole lot are unionized together, then it means that our movement and our body matches our mood, and we can alter one using the other. So, for example, have you ever been in a lousy mood one day and then you went out for a walk or a run and suddenly you felt better? So, the movement and your environment influence your mood. So, similarly, today we can use movement to influence mood. If you have trouble sleeping or switching your brain off at night, then this might help you a little bit. So we'll get started. Jump into your chair if you're not, and come and sit down on your chair, uncross your legs for me, plant your feet on the floor. You can't really see my feet much today, but that's okay, we won't really need to. I have a block under them because I'm a shorty. I don't really touch the floor too easy in my office chair, and I'm going to cover up with a blanket because it's all about getting cozy to sleep. So sit tall. We looked at 2 days ago a lot about our spine and about how our spine likes to be in neutral. We breathe most effectively in neutral, and it's good for our posture. So rock towards the front of your sitting bones and then back onto your tailbones. You rock your pelvis a couple of times and settle in the middle of those, a little bit more towards the front of your sitting bones. You don't sit on your tailbone. Rise tall through the crown of your head. Bring your shoulders down. Relax your tummy, relax your ribs in towards your body. We're going to place our hands today on our bellies. So if you were lying in bed at night and you were tossing and turning a lot, I would recommend abdominal breathing for you. So you pop your hands onto your belly. Start by breathing in and out through the nose, or in and out through your mouth, whichever you prefer. Now, if you've been joining Susan and Clodagh's morning sessions, both of them skillfully teach you about focusing on your breathing to slow down your mind. Breath tells us a lot, tells us about how we are right now. So if we're breathing quickly, slowly, shallow or deep, ragged or smooth, all give us a little insight into how we're feeling. We can trick ourselves too by purposefully lengthening our inhales and exhales. We trigger a relaxation response in our bodies. So breathe a little more deeply now than you have been, and breathe into your hands that rest on your tummy. So exhale, feel your hands soften, belly soften. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, it falls. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, it falls. As you're breathing here into your hands, into your tummy, focus on how you're feeling. Little scan of your body, the aches and pains, any stiffness or injury. Move your focus to your heart. Think of this like the home of your emotions. How are you feeling? Check out your head, your head space. What are your energy levels like today? And back to breathing now into the belly. Our intention today is to do less. A very wise lady tells me that is what I need to do. If she's watching, she'll know who she is. So sometimes, in order to relax, we pack ourselves with more stuff to do. Like, I must do my mindfulness, I must do my yoga, I must do these stretches, I must have a bath before bed, I must make a cup of chamomile tea in a hot water bottle, I must read 10 pages. How is that going to help us switch off? There's more stuff in there. Instead, maybe today we focus on doing a little bit less in order to relax. Right now, all we're doing is sitting still, breathing, slowing the breath and our thoughts. We're going to do less in our practice today too. We're starting with a very gentle head roll, chin towards your chest. You can relax your hands to your lap if you prefer. To keep that belly breath up the whole way through, please. Roll your head to look to your left-hand side as if you're looking to someone's shoes on the floor, but you can keep your eyes closed now. Allow your left ear to drift towards the left shoulder as you raise your head and roll up around the back. Ear comes towards shoulder. Turn your head and its chin back into your chest. We're doing 2 more rounds in the same direction. Chin to chest, look left. Ear to shoulder, roll of your head. Ear comes to shoulder, turn your head, chin to chest. 1 more round this direction. Feel the movement. What's happening in your body when you move? When you get back to your chest again, we're taking this the opposite direction. So chin to chest, roll and look to your right. Right ear towards right shoulder. Raise your head, ear to shoulder, and to the chest. 2 more. Does it feel different on this side than the other? Are there little bits or places in the movement that are catching you? Or parts flow smoothly like a well-oiled machine? Once you reach your chest for the 3rd time, you can lift your head up. Okay, you're welcome to keep your eyes closed for this part. I'd like you to focus on your hands. And with your hands, You bring your thumb into touch your palm on both sides. The thumbs touch palms, open the thumb out. Index finger into palm, open out. You got the idea. Middle finger to palm, open out. Both sides at the same time. Ring fingers to your palms and out. Baby finger and out. Interlace your hands into prayer position and then close the fingers around each other so you're splitting them. Just breathe in and straighten your arms out in front of you so both arms come out to me. And keep your eyes closed for this part if you like. And then raise your arms up above your head. Lengthen them all the way up. At the top here, loosen your grip but still stay interlaced. Flip your palms for the sky. Breathe in and grow tall. Breathe out, lean to your left. Inhale to center, lengthen again. Re-establish the finger connection. Exhale to your right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, flip the palms back and push the back of your hands towards me, straight out. Now, can you bring your shoulders forwards? And then we're going to tuck our chin into our chest as we push. Round the upper back forward. Tuck your chin down and really feel that stretch between the shoulder blades and along the top of the trapezius muscle of the shoulder. Roll to center, bend your elbows, relax your arms and hands. Shimmy towards the front of your chair for your back bend. Hands to the back of the chair. Inhale, lift, roll your shoulders back, begin to lean back. To hold here for a moment, nice and slow. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, soften. Inhale, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, we release. Last one, inhale across the chest. Exhale, let go. Come back to the center. Take your arms out in front and point your two fingers at me, your index fingers, like a little gun, or Charlie's Angel gun, we'll call it. Inhale here. Keep your hips steady and sitting. As you exhale, rotate the upper body to your left. Inhale to center, exhale to your right. Inhale to center, right through again to the left and to the right. Come back, release your shoulders. Shoulder rolls to the ears and down. You want to do this pretty slowly today. Yesterday was nice and speedy. You had a lot to pack in, more dynamic class. This is just unwinding. And think of your shoulders as unwinding a coil spring. And then we'll roll them the other way, forwards and down, forwards, down and back. And then relax. Relax those shoulders. Circle your wrists. Any snaps and crackles in them. Go the other way. Wiggle your fingers, but slow. Like you're playing slow piano. Then onto your feet. You can't see my feet here, but all I'm going to do is roll my ankles out. You can even leave your heel on the floor if you want to and roll them in circles. You can close your eyes down and feel the joints roll around in the ankle. Do you have any snaps or crackles or rubbing? And then the other way. One last time here on the other leg, if you haven't done that already. And then the other way. And then to center. Okay. For our last little bit, we're going to come into a resting pose. Actually, we'll do one more in case you don't have the next piece of equipment that I need you to have. Move to the edge of your chair. This is the forward fold. If you have sciatica or osteoporosis, skip this part. We're just going to slide down. Think of that rag doll sliding down. Drop your head. Doesn't matter how low your hands get. If they reach the floor or onto your shins, that's okay. Just let your head hang loose. Let your shoulders drop towards the ground. Feel the whole spine lengthening and letting go. Breathe in. Breathe in as if you're breathing down to your tailbone. Breathe out, you're feeling heavy. Breathe into the tailbone. Breathe out, get heavier. Last one. On the inhale here, when you're getting ready to move. On the exhale, roll like a rag doll back up to sit. Great. This final pose, if you are at a desk or a kitchen table, that's where I'd like you to get to. I'm going to imagine that I have a table here. It was too much palaver. Oh, no, wait, I have one. Hold, I can get this quite easily because it's too much palaver to move my desk. I just realized I have a fold-up table. So if you could pull your chair into your table, you're not too close to it, but reasonably close. I'll demonstrate it on this. Okay. I'm going to turn to the side, folks, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Can you see me in this? Yes, you can. So let's say we're here at home or at work and I'm seated on my chair. You plant your feet underneath your knees and sit tall. Take a breath in. Feeling this length through your spine. As you exhale, bring your elbows onto the table and your hands might hold your head. Now you could stay here. Remember, if you're sciatica, you're going to skip this part today and stay upright or even stand for a moment. If you feel more comfortable or ready, you can take yourself down on. So you might want to give yourself a bit of space for your chest as you rest your head onto your forearms. It's like a child's pose on the table. You can keep your head down. I'll lift my head to chat to you because the sound is muffled otherwise. Close your eyes here as you rest. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. And really let yourself relax your weight onto the table. If you don't have a table here, you're welcome to stay in an upright seated position. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Actually, for those of you who don't have a table, you can always come onto your knees on the floor. If you're on the table, just keep breathing, and you're welcome to do this against your chair. All the way in, all the way out. I'd like you now to count 5 breaths in your own time. You just start with 5 and end at 1. Let's begin. Deep belly breaths. Pulling the air down, down deep into your tummy. Flying it out. When your mind wanders, bring it back to what you're doing. You can stop counting and just stay for a moment. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the chair underneath you. Tune into a deep breath. On your next exhale, you're going to gently open your eyes and slowly start to come up to sit. Take your hands into prayer pose. Breathe in and grow tall with me. And close the eyes again if you like. And as you exhale, gently bow your head, nodding down to yourself today in gratitude for your energy and your practice. And you finish with an arm sweep up. So inhale, reach your arms up and grab opposite wrist with opposite hand. Stretch it out. Can't have you going back to work too sleepy. Move a little bit, wriggle. If you want to stand up and stretch it out, open the chest. There you go. Thank you so much. That was a little taster of yoga for sleep. And if you liked that or you want to know a lot more and enjoy a really nice guided meditation, this Sunday, I have an event, a pop-up event called Yoga for Deep Sleep. It's a workshop. I'll teach you the best of sleep techniques. One of them will not be watching the Queen's Gambit till late at night, like I did last night. So I will teach you some sleep techniques, breathing techniques, yoga to help you nod off, and I'll include some information on essential oils. You also get quite a bit of information emailed out to you afterwards. The recording is also available. So if you'd like to know more, pop onto my webpage, www.ebbflowyoga.ie/events. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of rest in your day. Bye for now, and if you have any questions, I'll stick around to answer them for you. Thank you, dear John Ryan.